Hello everyone on SpeedGaming main channel today. I am Nervendeutsch and I'm joined by Marcy just tracking today. We will see a League Swordless. Right now still undefeated the Divine Beast Boys, represented by Ramond, while 2Pearl2Furious is represented by Twinex. It's League Swordless. This means we do not have a sword anyway. Just replace it with 20 rupees. Plus our hammer is our logical master sword. And just because it's League Swordless, we've got a silver and bow in one spot at the same time. At least Raymond is a German player. I do not know from where Twinex is. And we got our first map check. But I was not fast enough. But I'm sure we get another one on Twinex side. But there's our first bottle on Uncle with a B. Yeah, if Twinex is UK, it's a really normal time for Europe right now. Here in Europe, it's actually at about 4 p.m. depending on where you are. So it's fine. And both runners already got their blue mail. Really convenient in Swordless, where you get normally some more hits. And at the moment with 3 hearts, it's really good. And so while Raymond is directly looking for our village really fast, Phoenix still wants to know if Egger 1 is hard required. Bush Crab just magic refill, interesting. 300 rupees on the spot. I do not think both runners will get them. So Egger 1 is probably not required. So with both runners already a bottle in their hand, all they need is just some more money for... Oh, here's our flipper. Some more cash and we could get all the way in Kakariko village right now. With a bottle already in our pockets. Even if the tracker still not on it. But early flippers is good. Even if Zora is in logic now. Let's see what is... Oh, really convenient to me not in our well. So the bottle winner is already in, plus some more cash for Zora. And here's our first glove as well. And our first stun weapon, the Bloomerang and the Moon Pearl. This place is loaded. And the bottle winner just loves us for our cash. So let's see what Chicken Heart is give us. A piece of heart as well. Yeah, right now Kakariko is really stacked. Let's see, there are still some checks left. And here we got our safety, and we just know. And oh, a shield from Sick Kid. No wonder he's sick when he's just laying on a shield instead of a really good mattress. But now I'm sure that Desert is a pennant as well. And not a crystal right now. Even if Tracker's saying something else right now. Might be just a misclick. And Westgame is dead as well. So Ramond, White going to Back of Escape. A really convenient part right now. And Twinex saying, yes, I will take these 300 rupees. And getting his Zora money. And just the small key and the red mail for Ramond and Back of Escape. And I'm really sure Twinex is getting them as well, so a lot of safety for an early game. And Ramond showing us why a bee in a bottle and Swatters is not bad at all. Unfortunately, the bee was a little bit confusing while attacking. And the last mini modem is twirling. But Ramond is getting new bombs and more bombs, a piece of heart, some arrows, and 20 rupees. So probably a check you can avoid. Yeah, definitely, you know, they are from one family, it's always a twirl. And Ramon deciding to go to the left now. So he probably wants to do the dam and then Agina Cave. And later doing everything else on the water checks. And probably orphaning Icewood Cave for now. Maybe he will route it later in. Oh, Ether. Too bad that medallions are not that good in Swatless. Except as a door key. Or bombers in Ice Blast, the Frozen Guards. And yeah, this is our first melee diversions. Ramon checking Desert while Trinex probably is going to Ice Cave right now. And Desert just a piece of heart. What? The bomb hit? I'm pretty sure. What a troll. Yeah, unfortunately for Trinex, but Yeah, now he's doing hobo. Yeah, definitely more Trolldom. And here we go, Houlihan on Wamon's side. Yeah, and this is the worst part. Unfortunately, he will go back, even if there's nothing important. So he's just getting new bombs, doing it again, and then, oh yeah, nice. I will get new bombs and a little bit cash back. Really evil. And Hope got our first sword. Just to mention, even if it's not there. And our second bottle with a fairy in it is a nice cave. And looks like I forgot to mention that Argina might have had our ice sword. At least a convenient weapon against some enemies. So Water for Fairy gives us a green goo. Not bad. Even if the chests themselves were trash. So let's just 20 rupees. So chat, now it's your chance. The biggest scam of their life or something nice? We've got some seconds. I'm on the side of trash. Oh no, it's a fire ward. Definitely something we want to see. Yeah, not trash at all. Well, there was a small chance that is trash. The chances on Zora were okay right now. With eastern area still up, plus front of escape. And Sarsat has our half magic and a shield upgrade. So yep, it's okay. Half magic on Spotless is one of the best items you can get. It makes all your magic weapons really good. And the fire shield, it's okay, it's good against blind. So there's right now definitely one item in Dark Cross. If I'm correct, with already one small key in back of escape and our map. Yeah, Fire Rod Half Magic is such a great combo. And really free on Spotless right now. And we got a book, oh no. So we could dip into desert right now. Might be good, might be one of the biggest baits of all. depending on where the small key or the big key is. Yeah, Twinex having some time getting hit with a red mail. Yeah, there's a chance that they might be able to full clear desert, and there's a chance that they will go and just find a map or compass and have to go back. Oh, Twinex forgetting about the ferry. Yeah, right now it's probably good to say I might want to go to Gary. Oh, there was a lag, so I was unable to see what Ramon got. But it doesn't look like there was something important. Yeah, but first, Twinex is getting all his trash in Mini Modem Cave. Well, at least he's getting 10 bombs, so more or less at least something. And looks like Ramon wants to do a mountain trip, at least saving Gary. And Twinex wants to get the item in Dark Horse. Okay, never mind. Ramon is getting somewhere else. Yeah, it looks like Ice. What cave? Yeah, getting his ferry, and it looks like, yeah, where's my progression? Now he knows there's something in. Yeah, Twinex does not feel comfortable right now. And yeah, Ramon hates escape, but he has to do it right now. We'll get a book. And looks like the book is our answer right now. Wait a minute. Try next, you're going to Agina and probably right now after everything else. So then it's just something in desert. Yeah, it happens that sometimes the book is not the biggest bait, but still feeling a little bit odd just to do it. So let's see. What do we get in desert? Maybe just a lamp? So at least a small key for the white side. And now Roman knows that desert is the answer. Trinex still not knowing, but he's doing the right thing right now. As we know, Eastern has nothing important, and Sarah's heart is just half magic. Yeah, logically not boots lock. Right. So even if there's an item, yeah, maybe you have to go back, but unless this, we're fine. And just a map, so we can get all both items, plus a pendant. So Twinings saying no to Lenmolas. It is fair, he still has Eastern area checking right now. And not half magic and not a full magic bar. So it's okay to say, I will go and come back later. While Armand has half magic and a fire rod. And probably, I'm not sure, but he still should have his Gringo. And yeah, fire rod half magic is normally free. Just hope for Twinex that there's nothing important. And Green Pennant is swarmed. So we know everything else is a crystal. Even if one of these crystals are interesting. Yeah, Twinex could go to our Waterfall Fairy and get 3 green goose. So there's a way to spare money or say, okay, I will buy some. Even if it takes a little bit time. Yeah, Lanmolas has to do something. Even if it's not hammer, then at least one progression item. Maybe myths. It could be just a fetch quest, like mushroom or shovel. Maybe just the lantern for Gary and spectacle rock, but there has to be something. Yeah, flute could be correct as well. Yeah. Yeah, definitely there's progression or fetch quest for progression. Unfortunately for Twinex, he does not know. And is right now just in Eastern to know it, that Lenmolas is the answer. So he's falling back some minutes as well to the unlucky mini Modem cave. And a bad fairy revive in front of his cave. Ramon still should be fine. If I'm correct, he still has at least one green goo. And all he has to do is hit and not miss. And he's fine without goo. And here's our hammer. This means we've got Darkwood access. And a pendant. So there's a chance that we will see right now just south shore of Darkwood, or maybe a fast rush into Skywoods and Thieves Town. But it looks like more the safety way and say, okay, I'm doing Hype Cave, maybe Stumpy and Digging Game. Probably Pot. Or at least the dip, and no, Pot as a quick. This was too fast for me. Where were the wet crystals? Yeah, going back to desert is really rough. So it looks like Thieves Town and Maya were the red crystals. And the rest was already known. For us, at least. Oh, Twinex, why do you buy? There was a free ghoul right next to you. But it's okay. So right now, Ramon is digging a lot off. And let's see how much digs. Obviously too much. And all for 20 rupees. So now Ramon is going directly to Skywoods and Village of Outcasts. Probably first Skywoods. Yeah, Desert Palace is a really long walk and a really long and annoying revisit in this game right now. The only even worse would be probably Turtle Rock or Hera if you have to do the long walk. Yeah, it turns out to be a little bait, yeah. If he had known that you have to do the boss, he probably would get Gringo before. But yeah, bad things happen. And Ramon checking pad. Just 3 bombs. I'm sorry, I have to tell you, pad is dead. Yeah, he could have farmed some magic, but right now Trinex has got Gringo in his pockets. He's fine. And with a book and almost to Skywoods right now, it's okay to say, I'm checking, it's safe. And we got to be in our chess game. And here he goes, Twinix has got his hammer. And his second kill. So right now it's a little bit complicated for Twinix right now. But there's still a chance that he's coming back. Oh no, French vanilla mitts. To be honest, right now Twinix just needs something on an off location. And here we get our powder. So one more fetch quest. Yeah, now we get our second map check on Twinix side in the Dark World. So he knows everything. Yeah, Fond of Sea Storm was really loaded. But we've got everything to get blind, so why not doing? It's a red crystal, we have to do it anyways. So even if Ramon dies, it doesn't hurt at all. With blind at least in his room. And there's nothing that really could help us right now. Except the burner, maybe Sumaria. We got a hammer and it's in logic. Yeah, Twinix is a pokey. Yeah, good point. He can't play himself. But maybe someone will do a Twinix sprite in the future. I mean, I've seen so much sprites someone made themselves, so it's a trend. Maybe someone is sitting there and drawing one. I don't know. I mean, you could make his arms like the extra heads. And the big head is just the normal head. And yeah, Twinix is doing Skywoods right now. While Ramon right now is in phase 3. And here we can see the fire shield is blocking some of the fireballs. Even if it's not necessary at all. And the last item is just 50 rupees. And here we go, our first crystal on minute 34. Yeah, right now, maybe Ramon might want to do hammer packs. Oh, our bow! Add with silvers an additional part. Ramon must feel really good right now. This is a spot you could just skip. Yeah, Ramon gets mitts in French vanilla, right at the front of Seastown. Yeah, it's swordless. There's no sword. But technically we found one of these swords. Was just a 20 rupee replacement, but there was one. I'm still a little bit confused on Smiths and Mad Bad before Skywoods, but Ramon got the right idea, a big brain time, and got his Sumaria. And here we go, Twinings got his first crystal at minute 37. And Mad Bad just got our second sword. But right now I can see Ramon going to Skywoods, as it's a crystal. Yeah, and it was a good fight for Twinings on Mosula. And now he has to do our thief sound, but first getting the last item. Oh, fetch quest. So Ramon's playing first the front of Skywoods. It's okay. He will get his mushroom. Will be happy or not. At least we will be happy. We love seeing everyone else doing fetch quests. Sumaria was on Smith. So a really bad positioning. Or at least something you can often. And big chest in Skywoods is our Quake. So let's see if Ramon is getting a friendly Mossula or the Moss from hell. Yeah, right now it's looking really good. A really fast and really solid fight. He knew what he was doing, and Mossula had no chance. Just smashing this moss to goo and getting his second crystal. Yeah, it was a little bit of RNG as well. So Mossula went perfectly for Ramon, just for some hammering. And Ramon is showing us what's on the mushroom. And it looks like Ramon has got some internet problems. Hopefully the connection goes back to normal and we can see what he's getting. It's just bombs on mushroom. But at least he can buy goo when he's still here. Yeah, too bad that you can't use your book just to smash the Mossula like a newspaper. Just roll it in and instead of hammering or fighting with a sword you do not get. Interesting choice on Ramon's side. He says, I want to play Ice Palace first. It's okay, he has to do it. And probably hoping for Mirror. So he can combine Port and Eastern. Yeah. And with King of Somalia, it's really fast. Yeah. Right now, it's looking so good for Ramond. And unless there's something on a really, really bad position, Ramond is skipping, I can't see him falling back. So that Twinex is able to come back to a really good ways. Yeah, that Quake could be something. Quake was in the big chest of Skull Woods. So if Quake is something, Twinex will have a chance to come back, even if Ramond is normally really clean. But going back to Skywoods, oh, it's a small room of fire, a firewall locked lantern. Yeah, Ramon should know that Skywood still has one item, but coming back just for one item to Skywoods is more or less unlikely. And yeah, now we've got our mountain access. At least for the logic. And blind dodging a little bit, but yeah, here we go. And Twine is getting his second crystal. Yeah, going back to Skywoods is normally really fast, but there's so much stuff all over the overworld right now. And other dungeons with more than just one item. So it's not really attractive coming back. So if you want to see Ramon winning, just cross your fingers and say Quake is not required. But for Twinex, the best could be right now is Quake hard required. So one of both dungeons, and it doesn't matter if it's Maya or Turtle Rock right now. Yeah, it could be if both are hovering or modern bouncing. But until then, we need one. Quake was in Skyward's the big chest, and Ramon deciding to skip it. Yeah, to be fair, just the idea of modern bounce itself is interesting, but to say even on swordless modern bounce, even crazier. Yeah, just hammer modern, and you're fine. So Twinex saying yes to his Sumaria, he still doesn't know. And Ramon saying, okay, I will get my next crystal, go to pot, hoping that there's my progression. Oh, you do not know if it works. Sounds like an idea to find it out right now. Could be funny if someone really can do it. Okay. Thank you for information. It is possible to bounce with your hammer. Unfortunately for Twinex, right now is that he's doing stuff Ramon already did. And now Ramon is on his fourth crystal. Probably just going to pot. Finding maybe progression. If not, then we know at least it's on the mountain. And Twilight's buying a bomb upgrade. It's okay, you can do it. And yeah, Somaria is one of the best items in Swordless in this room. If you do not have Burner. So right now we know we need at least the flute, maybe boots, for logic, our hookshot, and maybe Quake and Bombers on Ramon's side, while maybe Twinex has got at least his Quake. Yeah, for Easter's Mountain, we get a hook shot, and it will be fine. Would be the best. Imagine just getting the mirror and you have to do Swamp. Or even worse, left side Swamp. Yeah, would be a little bit funny if the mirror is sitting right on Gary. And both are still a little bit avoiding. So, what do you think? Is there some progression here in Pod, or do we have to go to the mountain? Yeah, only Pen and Pod has progression, of course. Unless you run out of checks. Yeah, it's more or less likely, but still a chance. So Ramon deciding to do Helmer first, so he can save and quit out. First puff down on Twinex's side. Yeah, just drink it and fight. Yeah, and we got a confident fight on Colts there for Twinex. While Ramon is getting his crystal number 5 in pot. Plus a really funny compass. Twinex? Are you okay? It looks like Twinex is AFK right now. Hope everything is fine on him. Okay, he's back. So right now, still no progression in pot. Oh, he is Bombos. Definitely something that could be progression. And at least Twinex will get it as well. So if you want to see Twinex coming back, hope that Quake is required. And here's our cape. Yeah, for Armor it could be good. He will be back and maybe saying, okay, I'm here. I could go back to Skywoods. Oh, he got a hook shot, so yeah, okay, it's fine for him. I haven't seen it. But a hook shot is really nice. And yes, if Twinex is finding the last sheet upgrade, he will get Mirror. No matter what. So the sheet upgrade is just gone until. And here goes Crystal on number 4 for Twinex. And Spectacle Rock is just 3 bombs in the cave and 20 on the spot. So let's see what's in Paradox Cave. Oh, a little bit of cash. Even if we are fine, it's okay. More money, money, money. A single rupee and more money. And floating island is 3 bombs. Yeah, the best for Trinex would be if Ramon has to find Quake. Even if there's not that much on the overworld. And it's Quake for Turtle Walk. So Trinex will get some time coming back. Quake goes for Turtle Walk, so Ramon has to go back to Skywoods. And yeah, right now one of the worst parts for Ramon would be a mirror. And the flute is okay. Not the worst. And yeah, Quake Skywoods, and here we got a shower as well. So, nice fetch quest, but not what Ramon wants to see right now. Yeah, it would be really good for Ramon if Mizumaya is Quake as well, yeah. So maybe when Ramon is activating his flute, there's a small chance that he's saying, I want to get the chest in Skywoods and maybe purple chest down. But there's even a chance he's just fluting right to Mizumaya. With 2 items next to it and maybe coming in with 2 out of 3 medallions. Yeah, maybe he's deciding to do Skywoods for some reasons. Or just to make sure. And if he didn't check Cape, maybe he's doing it. And Purple Chest is there as well, so he could do it, combine it, and it wouldn't hurt that much, but nope. We get Maya first.
Thank you. 2 Pearl2Furious. 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 2 Pearl2
And it's Isa, so Ramon can go in. And yeah, Trinex did a more slower version of doing pot with not killing Helmer first. So just hope that there's no mirror right now in Misery Mire. It could be such a big bait. For probably nothing. Yeah, the routing was really smooth, but there was one chest and he said no thank you, but this one was really important. And right now, this could be the chance for Twinex to come to the lead. If he's getting Hammersaw King, they're almost about even in checks and possibilities, but he's able to do Turtle Rock while Ramon still has to check where our Quake is. So for Ramon, at least he knows it's not a god, if I'm seeing correctly. So let's hope that there's nothing, and no, it looks like Ramon has to do. Just to make sure everything. So Ramon has Catfish, yeah, Hera, Purple Chest, and Skywood's left. Maybe Bumper Cave as well. I'm not sure if he's checked it. So yeah, there's not much. So the best for him would be probably if he really did not check Bumper Cave and seeing there's nothing and go to his chest in Skywoods. Yeah, Twinix is going to go more shortly, yeah. Depending on what he's doing first. But definitely, yes. And to be fair, Turtle Walk in Go mode or not in Go mode, it doesn't matter. The time is almost the same. But my Go mode still could be some seconds as well. Well, I'm sure Ramon might want to skip Hera until last. With not that much items on Hera, And the probably more worse part, if there's nothing, he has to come back. One long way just for Hera. Yeah, you could say this with Skywoods and Purple Chest as well. But still, Hera is really long without a mirror. So, where do you want to go, Ramond? Oh, it looks like Wet Bomb, yeah. So he's probably doing Wet Bomb into Catfish. Yeah, Twinings might want to find Boots. Would be good for Ramond if Twinings still looking for. Yeah, this is good for Ramond. Yeah, he might be afraid to skip something important. And it's okay to say I do at least no, he's not going to the top. It's okay. Was a chance to do something. Yeah, phone check is okay. So, right now, okay, Twinax got his red mirroring as well, so he can decide which one he wants to use. So the best for Ramond on Catfish would be Boots. Probably. There's not much to get, but the time back would be the best. Yeah, and with more and more checks, Ramond could say it might be reasonably Hera, but Hera would be bad right now. Twinex might want to do all the checks around before going in. It's okay to say it, but to be fair, Turtle Rock is, no matter what, a really slow dungeon. Oh, he used the bottom portal. Oh, this is bad. And right now, Ramon is going to get his Go mode item. So, Ramon's still far in lead. So, yeah, Ramon still has to do Twinex and to lock and got already Maya. Yeah, Twinex has to save and quit right now. Yeah, might be a realizing, wait, there's no mirror. And right now it looks like a mirrorless and bootsless seat. Yeah, it was just unfortunate that he's saying not doing the portal on Turtle Rock. So right now it doesn't look really good for Twinex, but for Ramon on his side, it's looking so good with one full mile ahead and a full mountain climb as well. Yeah, our tracker still has to click Ramon's side for Maya and the click on Twinex back. He still has to do Maya. No, we are fine. So right now, both one are at least in go mode. Unless we need boots just for the torch in GT. But even then, there are such a big chance that boots just there. Yeah. Full clearing Turtle Rock and not full clearing Turtle Rock doesn't matter. It's just some seconds difference, and some second difference is almost nothing. And with a maybe go mode, it's okay to say I get everything I can right now. And yes, everything depends on key layouts. Oh, they are all... Oh, GT Biggie on Torch, Mirror on Tyro and Boots and Swarm. And people say I am evil. Yeah, and just to make sure he is not dodging the boots right now, Ramon is opening all the chests. And boots on Mimic Cave would be the worst for both runners. And Ramon getting his second single arrow, if I'm correct. So yeah, Twinex almost getting his crystal number 6 and has to come back for Turtle Rock, while Ramond is almost at Twinex. Yeah, really fast and good Silver's fight on Twinex side, while Ramond is going to kill Twinex right now. I'm sorry, Twinex, but he has to kill you. Yeah, Ramond was too fast in running out of checks, so it's okay. So it looks like head number 2 is down on Twinex. So Ramon just has to hammer the last health on Twinex and we are about to play a little game. And it's called the Big Key Guessing Game. When Ramon is getting his twist in his hands, you can guess where the GT Big Key is. For number 1 to 22. Everything is possible. So for me, I'm always 22 and so yeah, Tyroom, with most runners always deciding to do it at the last moment if possible. Would be good for Twinex if he's gambling as well. If feeling bad, maybe saying, okay, it's a try, if not I lose, it's okay. While Ramon might do everything else before. Feeling a little bit better right now. Yeah, speaking of Ramon and Twinex, make sure to follow them. They are definitely really good runners and you could probably learn something if you just want to watch them. And here are boats in GT, of course. So even if the torch is the answer, there's no problem at all. Oh, and here's our mirror, and Ramon is killing Bob for it. Well, chat was talking about boots and mirror, and at least we got them. Not how intentionally, but at least both. You said, who was it? Who said mirror on torch? And what am I correct with check number 8? Yeah, so it looks like it's a GG to Insane Man 22 with the number 8. And yeah, a Rando Rush would be evil with boots. Even if it's not that bad if you skip it, it's okay. But with mirror as well, boots and mirror combination is so good if you do the hope room first, yeah. So Twinex almost about to kill Twinex. While Ramon is almost on Aga 2. Oh, bugged and invalidation chest? Sounds evil. I like the idea. And if Bugnet is not showing up, Aga 2 would be funny. At least for us. 2P, we already got our mirror. It's on the torch in GT. While the boots is right next on the other side in Hope Room. And here he goes. Twinex got Twinex. Yeah, Ramon's still hoping for Bugnet. So the fight on Aga 2 would be much faster and easier for him. But unlucky for him, not today. He has to reflect all the fireballs with a hammer. Yeah, he's a whole GG climb right now up. And it's really hard for Twinex right now to come back. And the best would be death on Aga 2 right now for Twinex. But I do not think Ramon is dying. He has got goo. And before he's dying, he will drink one. Just to make sure. But right now, Aga 2 is down. For Ramon. No, Twinex deciding to go full left. So he's not getting his mirror and not his boots. Yeah, this is really unfortunate for him. So the wall climb and all the checks here were much slower. We're just talking about seconds, but in this wall climb, it's about a minute. And Ramon getting a really good spot. So Ganon is almost done. Ramon? Just do not let him touch you again. Yeah, if Ramon is dying or falling down, it could be needed. Oh no, not a good position right now. Use a bomb, Twinex. No, you can't hit yourself. You have to get a bomb and throw it on the button. And Ramon got the pick and GG's. Yeah, really bad position for Twinex right now. And it looks like Twinex forfeited. Yeah, getting stuck there is really bad. Still, GG's. Yeah, I'm sure, yeah. He might be relieved that this bad position was not game deciding. So the question is, will someone of them come to an interview? Yeah, there's a small chance that you can do it, but when does this happening? And except for right now. And to be fair, when it's happening, you're not in the best mode to say, what should I do right now? Our tracker still has to click on Ramon that he's won and Twinex that he forfeited right now. So just waiting for it, and then both would get an invite to come. And looks like I'm about to get joined by Ramon and Twinex. And here they are. GG's.
GG. Raymond. You can take the crown of being the best person to deal with that whole walking slog, so.
It was just, yeah, it just felt so slow all around, and yeah, I mean, the seat was not that fun to play because of that, but I mean, Yeah, it was. I guess it was kind of linear, all in all. There were some decisions you could like do better in the early game and maybe in the mid game, but the general like progression blocks or like the I I cannot find the right words, but I guess you know exactly approximately what I mean. Like hammer was probably the last thing you were gonna get in a light world, more or less. And yeah, in the dark world there were probably a couple ways to route it, but there were some really not very fun locations to go. I mean, early Ice Palace really isn't that great without some Mario, and of course Boulder's Pod is like, you don't really do that, so you had to do like West Dark World, Outcast, Skullwoods area, or Hype Cave first, and then you just kept like getting bits of progression to lead you to the next place, and in the end, yeah. But yeah, not having boots or mirror was just pretty annoying. But at least with the slower pace in the whole seed, you had like a little more time to think and like to be not as hectic as if you had boots and mirror and flute and need to like be very fast. So that's like maybe one plus side of not actually having those things.
I would say the other plus side of not having boots would be that I have not done swordless very much recently. So being able to bonk through all the stuff I think I can dash through is probably also a mercy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, Raymond said it best. I mean, basically, there's only some obvious things you could do, which would give you some piecemeal progression for the next start. So it wasn't really like two bad options from here or there. Just kind of just doing things slowly over time. I think my light world was pretty much a disaster, doing the actual worst thing possible, double tipping desert. Didn't help very much because I just didn't have the way to kill land most of the time.
Yeah, and to be fair, it was the hardest point for you right now. With almost no magic and still no half magic, and you were already there, so it was bad for you.
Yeah, but you know, such is life. But
yeah, Rando being Rando.
I'm actually kind of angry about one other thing. Is that I had to use the restroom after Ice Palace, and I lost my fire shield because I was getting poked by the picket.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, what is happening? And yeah, it's eating all his stuff while the bird is shooting bombs at him.
The thing is, I actually didn't even notice I was missing the shield until about Meyer. So.
Okay, that is kind of hilarious. I mean, usually you really don't want a shield because it causes more lag, but I mean, in Swordless, I guess Fire Shield could be like...
Yeah, it's
a nice little safety or a nice little quality of life.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, and at the end, Ramon, you said there was no boots and no mirror. I saw you getting both. Just in 10 seconds difference.
Yeah, but you know, this
yeah.
I don't consider the GT checks part of the seed. Anything before go mode is basically the seed for me, so I say it's still like boots and mirrorless because we could have basically finished
it makes the climb slightly better, but for the most part, the seat was bootsless.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't realize at the end when I got myself locked on those pegs there that if I had the mirror, I would have been able to get out a lot easier by just doing that again. But at that moment of time, I just was not thinking about anything else. Tried to do some other stuff there. I didn't even think I could throw the bomb. So it was just like this was a good cap of how slow the seat was going. So save and quit, hope for the best, and then immediately afterwards, I saw Raymond finish. So
yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately for you, Twinex, you went to the portal on the lower part of this mountain and were not able to open Turtle Rock when you were there. What a little bit unlucky for you.
I mean, at that point in time, I was in go mode, so I didn't really lose that much time doing it that way. I think it was just mostly just being plain slow, because once I got the flute, I was basically in go mode, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't open TR, but I lost a couple seconds trying to walk there first. Because otherwise, doing Meyer, making the climb again, basically just kind of a wash in terms of time.
Yeah, I was just a little bit walking extra for you.
Yeah, so the early game... so many people know I don't really like Front of Escape. and I'm an old-fashioned uncle router. It's how I've been playing it always, just because of these 3 extra checks before CAG to have like some money or bombs. And I mean, as any other seed, I was determined not to do front of escape if I didn't have to. So I did my uncle route. I was glad I got an early bottle, and yeah, did CAG basically. Then I basically like did everything I could, and then I was bottlenecked back into escape, and then finding the book there while I'd already been to Agena was a bit annoying. But actually at that point I first thought, I was like, okay, this is not really an optimal route, because most people I know, they route from Dam to Ice Rod Cave and just like leave Agena for later, to route it in later. And the reason I prefer Minimoldam to Agena is if you have the flippers, or if you get the flippers, which is like a little more likely than a book, I guess, on average, then you can basically route Ice Rod Cave in with that water portal next to the Sank. So it's easier to get that check back if you isolate that one instead of Agena if you don't get the flute. And so I was like, okay, if Trinex like did the classic Dam to Ice Rod Cave, and then he does like escape first, obviously, because it's like more item dense than just Agena, gets the book there, and then like can do like the desert area in one go, while I've been there twice. So I like felt a bit slightly behind maybe. And also starting in a Dark World in the south, it was like just a purely trash. There was nothing in Hype Cave and the game thing. And then I was like, okay, so this was like the worst Dark World opener, basically, because at that point I also thought, okay, I isolated the mirror checks there. I mean, little did I know that the mirror would not turn up until very late. And well, after Thieves Town, I mean, seeing the meets in Thieves Town, I was like, okay, yeah, classically, kind of. And since I did not really have many nice checks left, I think it made a lot of sense to like just do Smith's Chain, basically try to route in Smith's Chain at this point, even if it means walking to CAC again, but at least you can get like more checks out of the way. So I think at that moment where I found the bow and hammer packs and the Samaria on Blacksmith, I started feeling a lot better about the seed. And at that point I actually just wanted to keep rushing the crystal dungeons. So starting with Skull Woods, and I skipped the front again because I did not want to walk back out of the back of Skull Woods and then save and quit. That's kind of slow. I was thinking I can route in the one item I skipped in front of Skull Woods with Bumper Cave and Purple Chest later. And yeah, I guess then I just kept doing crystals, and then we got the hook shot, and then the mountain was open. And at that point I thought, okay, flute maybe in Turtle Rock, and then go mode possibly. And then Turtle Rock was Quake, and I was like, okay, that's, yeah. That's just Rando telling you no. Yeah, but I think still my decision like to do the Blacksmith then helped me like streamline the rest of the seed in a good way to like still be able to efficiently route together like all the overworld checks and the dungeon checks kind of. So I think I think the mid game was, I think, pretty solid here from routing wise. It was not too bad. I did start to sweat a little after like red bump into Catfish, because I was like, okay, this means I skipped Quake somewhere, but where? Like in the 3 Village of Outcasts checks I had left, or like on Lightworld this mountain, because I skipped Terra and Ether Tablet and Spiral Cave, because I immediately went to Darkness Mountain. And yeah, luckily I decided to for Village first, because I did not want to go up the mountain, then find out Quake is not there, and then go down again, basically, and then go up again. So I also got a little lucky that my first check then in Skullwoods, back in Skullwoods, was actually my basically go mode.
I see, yeah. So, yeah, I think the first time I made a trip up the mountain, I had all 3 medallions, and it was after doing everything except for TR and basically Meyer, because couldn't access that stuff at that point in time. I think I just did, after Thieves Town, some of the Smith Chain. Once I got the cane, I ended up doing basically Ice Palace right away before doing any Eastern Pod.
Did you also like get the bow first before
Samaria? Yes. So I got the bow before Samaria, so at that point I just felt like I was getting a better chance to maybe get something out of ice. But I think it ended up being the lamp, so it ended up working out in that regard. But I think for the most part I was just doing most of the stuff slowly, so...
Yeah, I think it's also really helpful to like immediately have the hammer packs and the smiths, because if you like leave them for later, it's kind of hard to route them in again, because then you're like walking back to CAC just for like Smith's Chain.
Mhm.
So I think it made a lot of sense to get the Smiths and Hammer packs while you were there.
So yeah, this is our first race this week, and we get one tomorrow. I think it's about, was it 2 o'clock tomorrow? 2 o'clock Eastern time, between Gambachu and Olive, and that will be another fun one to watch. I expect to have pictures of these sandwiches they're talking about in the chat here. So if they win and they don't post a picture, I think they should just forfeit right afterwards.
That sounds good.
All right, well, I mean, I have to head off here, but thanks again for hosting the restream, all the trackers and the commentators. But this was fun, and I hope to see you again come Randomizer week, because I sure as hell ain't playing cross keys.
Yeah. And if nobody in the chat has got some questions, all my questions were just randomly answered without saying almost anything from me. I would give Ramon the last word before I just check what's on the schedule.
No, yeah, I'm also gonna just join Trinex and saying thank you for putting up the restream, for commentating, for tracking, and for the thank you to the viewers for watching this race. It's always a great show if you're able to perform basically for other people who are watching and who like to see these kind of esports. It's always you see, my English is not as consistent as I thought it is, but yeah, thank you everybody who was involved in this restream, and see you next time.
So, it looks like we've got on 2 p.m. 10 on SpeedGaming 5 and SpeedGaming 3 parallel 2 matches. So on SpeedGaming 5 we have OK Game represented by Wicked Wiki versus the Specrock Bonkers represented by the Swedish Actic Fox. I hope I read it correctly. And on SpeedGaming Main, so probably it's right here. It's WJPDTB versus OK Dudes. So it's basically VJ Bradley versus Hitsuyan. So a lot of window right now behind us. And maybe some more. Plus, there is a German race on. It's where's its time right now? 2 p.m. 25. It would be on SpeedGaming Deutsch, and it's Die Nicen Fragger versus No Shovel No Go mode, and it's basically Tantalus representing the Nicen Fragger, while the third X is representing No Shovel No Go mode. So there's a lot of window today, maybe even more. It's all depending on if we get more volunteers for it. And we are always looking for new faces to track and commentate. Nobody will let you alone. There's almost every time someone you can ask and get help. And make sure to follow our both runners. Like I already said, Ramon and Twinex, really nice people, and you can always learn something. And yeah, that's probably anything I can say right now. I'm Nervendurch, and see you next time.